What is good, y'all? It's your boy The Shows, and if you're new to the channel, welcome to Shows World TV. So, I want to thank y'all once again, man, for getting me to 1,000 subscribers. This happened last week. Of course, I've been able to, push the videos more and things like that lately. I have a community tab now, so I'll be posting there every so often, so y'all updated with everything that I've been doing, not just on my socials, which you can follow in the links in the description down below. But yeah, man. So today we're going to be deviating a bit and reacting to something new again. So this is a channel named NASS, I believe. It looks like it's an abbreviation, but it's NASS. So I hope I'm saying that right, NASS. And this is New York 30s in color, remastered, 60 frames per second with sound design added. I already watched one of these for San Francisco in 1904, and it looked pretty beautiful, you know what I'm saying? Like the colors and everything, the HD quality. But yeah, y'all want to go watch the original? The link will be in the description down below. I'm interested to see what my city looked like in color in the 1930s. If you don't know, I'm from New York. Alright, man, let's just get right into this, y'all. Whoa. These. Oh wow, look at the bus. Yo, this almost. I'm not sure where this is, but I believe it's. This looks like downtown Manhattan, where the hotels are. That's crazy. The thing I'm curious about is who was filming this video at the time. I mean, obviously they used to go around the cities and film video, whoever had a camera available, but this looks like it's being done on a car. From the looks of it, this certainly gives a different perspective, because we're so used to seeing these videos in black and white. This almost looks like they're next to Central Park somewhere. So this is probably the west side of Manhattan, right? Because I'm seeing a lot of it's way more crowded now in these streets compared to this right here, the 1930s. This is definitely not, it's definitely never this empty. No. Look at the lady running to avoid the traffic. Oh, the traffic would be much worse now for her. It looked like you still had traffic cops back then. I don't know if it's the coloring, but a lot of these vehicles look like they were painted one color. Now we getting nighttime. It's raining. It's a different shot. It's a side shot of the sidewalk. Yeah, like I said, I'm just curious who was filming the videos at the time when this was going on, and what kind of camera was being used. I mean, I don't believe Sony had cameras at the time. Might have been some other company. What's so crazy about this video? It literally looks like a video that would have been shot on a home video. Like, I remember my pops had a camera in the 90s, and it looks almost like this, but obviously with a lot more bright colors to it. But yeah, this is This is definitely way before the HD cameras we have now. But like I said, I don't know if it's the coloring on the video, but it looks like most of the vehicles weren't painted too different in colors from each other. Like it was done. Most of the vehicles look like they were painted a certain color, but I don't know. Like I said, it could be the coloring. This looks like the back of the vehicle. Yeah. I think the person filming this is more than likely a documentary type person. This almost is reminding me of Times Square right now, wherever they are. This, matter of fact, it could be Times Square because of all the lights that I see there. Never know still. I mean, Coca-Cola, obviously, the brand advertised everywhere. I think Coca-Cola was made in the 1800s. Yeah. And of course, you see the Camel cigarettes there. That was definitely a thing back then. Yeah, one distinct difference from back then till now, a lot less traffic, a lot less foot traffic as well. Despite it being in Manhattan, this is definitely Manhattan streets from what I can tell. Yeah, and from the earlier part of the video, like I said, you could definitely tell that there was a lot less traffic back then. We have way more vehicles now. Not everyone could afford a vehicle back then, if I'm not mistaken. The buses looked very, what's the word? They look very bland in design compared to now. Everything's a lot more colorful now, that much is certain. Okay, so y'all, that was NASS. I believe, yeah, like I said, the abbreviation NASS, and this was New York 30s in color, 60 frames per second remastered with sound design added. Yeah, like I was saying, I think it'd be fair to say that they weren't really for bright colors back in the 1930s from what I see. And again, the coloring made it seem like the cars were all painted mostly one color. You know, maybe it would have been expensive to have a car in a certain color back then, if that was even possible. And I think they went through Times Square at one point, and I believe they were on the west side of Manhattan, because I thought I saw Central Park or some kind of park next to where the car was driving earlier when it was daytime. I like how they did different shots. Like I said, this might have been a documentary person that was filming that. I want to know which camera was being used back then. And I love the fact that this guy was able to remaster all this and put the sound design on that to make it, you know, a little more lively. Definitely an interesting video, and I might watch a little more of this. I just wanted to see what my city looked like, you know, New York in the 1930s. I think the one I might check out next is for 1940s for New York, as I saw one in the. Alright, so y'all, if you enjoyed this reaction, then leave a like, share, comment, and subscribe. This is Shows World TV, and I make reaction sketches and vlogs. Follow me on all my socials. All the links for everything else is in the description down below. And once again, I want to thank y'all for watching. And once again, I want to thank you guys for 1,000 subscribers. I hit that during last week. So for those who don't know, I make videos for every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. And if I don't get to upload on a certain day, I might put 2 videos up for the next day. I'm still trying to work that out. But I have a community tab now, so you'll be getting updates from me as time goes on. If you want more videos like this, then click that playlist right there. And if you want my more recent video, then click that over there. Alright, so I'm gonna go edit this in a bit. It's your boy The Shows, and I will see you guys next time when I upload. Peace.